Hey everyone, it's Overclocked again. Welcome back to Railroads Online. When we last left off, we just finished our loop around the sawmill. Made these two nice little bridges to cover this. I don't know what you call this, just a dip in the ground. So let me go ahead and fix this because it is ugly. Um, Easy way to do that would be to oops, take this, that, go straight. Another one of these here. One of these. Then I can make this ground. And make it pretty straight. I think I will also want, let's make this out a little bit longer. I think it would just look nicer overall. That's not how that was supposed to turn out. One moment. Come on. Snap. Oops. Whoa, I fell. Oops, I fell again. Jump up. Okay. Now snap. I swear sometimes this game can get frustrating when you're just trying to do something fairly simple. Okay, well, what if I do this again? There we go. And demolish you. Same thing over here. Oh, doesn't even want to. Can I have it connect over there? Yes. Ooh, that's off a tad bit. Interesting. But that's fine. That's not fine. No, I can fix that real fast. That is not hard to fix. Just need to stop being stupid there. Connect the right pieces. Need this again. That there. Connect that there. Auto snap. Or turn on snapping. Or whatever. Turn on what? Alt button. Toggle curve radius. I guess that makes more sense. Oh, I did not want that long though. No. There. Getting somewhat frustrated just off myself. Alright. I only want this to go out about maybe there. Well set. Same on this side. Only want this maybe to go out about there. Not to be perfect. There we go. Then get rid of these. Now that looks more like the bridge actually. Like the bridge doesn't start right from there. There's like the bridge is anchored in dirt a bit more. That's a little weird at the end. That one's pretty straight. Anyway, go ahead and get these to go back. hell's wrong with that? Yeah. Alright. Probably could have finished off the last episode with that. Now, what we really want to do is to get these lines connected to the logging camp, which is somewhere there. Now, I think the logging... Okay, I'm going to remember where my location is. It's kind of just under that little crater underneath the L. Just top of this hill here. Right between the S and the A. Hi. And rid of those. Although this could have been helpful. I can just put them back. So, let's go ahead and run over to the logging camp and see where those rails are. I think they're actually this way. You know what? Let me look at those and just run backwards, keeping them in sight. Alright, let me just turn my arrow like around enough. Doesn't have to be perfect. I just want to give you a general idea of which direction they'll end up having to go to connect up. Did I already pass that hill on the left? No. I really don't remember where the logging camp was. I probably should have paid attention to where they ended. But the other one is right there. I'm actually, if I can remember right where I was, I'm a little bit to the south. That doesn't make sense comparing. You don't know how I'm thinking of that. Let me just find these rails. I wish there was an elevation counter, like you can put like something on the ground, it would tell you how high it is. There it is. Now from here, those are not the most perfect elevation. But they should only be needing to angle down from this point. Oh, wrong button. But from here, I will need angle right. So, this is on the inside. Well, let's get these to ground level. Let's start with that. So, bridges, right in the center. Is there a good way for me to put a bridge going straight? Make sure this is like centered. Wrong button, or wrong object. Bridges. I think that's pretty centered. If not, good enough. So, if you want this to go at an incline of 3, I want it to go straight. I'm hoping it will. You know what? This here I think is far enough. From here, I'll just use dirt. Right here to the end. Not sure if I should be getting rid of these trees, but I am. Oh, that sort of looks like it's going up. I do not like that. Can I demolish that last piece? There. Same with this one. What is this? No, I think that turned out well. Because I'm going to reuse these. Connect both sides. Alright. Then let me see how well this turned out as far as going straight. Come on. Snap on. Doesn't want to snap. Can I do this side? That side snaps. Oh, come on, figure this out. I do not want to have to time lapse every single part of my video. Hey, something's just wrong there. Go ahead and get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Oops. I can fix that. But oh, I did not do the whole purpose of. Man, that feels tilted. Is that tilted? Why is that tilted? Okay, that other bridge is definitely not straight, which was the whole purpose of me trying to do this. Now I'm just trying to Oops. Figured out other issues. Yeah, that's like slanted on there. Why? Does that screw up my little trick here? Those are definitely not straight. Alright. I guess with the bridge, I am going to have to freehand it. First thing I need to do is make a new bridge for this part. I am not sure. I guess I will just have to demolish that. Pretty annoying. I guess I have to do what I have to do. It's right in the center. Right about there. Build a bridge out to here. Incline of, is it 2? Yeah. Go ahead and have it line up with the other board there. Oh, wait. What is the spacing? There should be a small gap between the boards. Like that. Oops. Yeah. Then from here, another bridge. Start looking from here all the way to... I can line these boards up as close as possible. I can use a curvature angle lock or whatever it is. I kept calling it a snap because it, now that I think about it, it's not snapping anything, it's just stopping it from curving. And sorry. Don't mind if it's not perfectly centered, I just want it straight. Let's try that. Dang it, I have to redo that because I forgot to add the angle. So this is going to go down by 3. Which, if I am going to start angling it. Okay, let's go from here. There. Everything is just slightly to the right. So just slightly to the right. Wait. Well, facing this direction, slightly to the left. Looks like I need to be running this for it to update. How's that? Alright, I think that looks fine. I'm gonna go down. Oh, that's what happened with that. That is fine. Now this went to about where my head was before I decided to stop. Actually, I think I just went the distance. Yeah. That works. Get rid of that tree. So the railing, last time I did this, I did pretty much freehand it. Luckily there's like some guides here. Using that. Go ahead and space this out. See, it's crooked again. Or if these things really just don't want to work unless they're on ground. Is that slightly lower? Yeah. Oh, whatever, that's perfectly fine because it's just there for me to line up how straight it is, not necessarily the right angle. Alright. The same thing here. Get a bridge. Go from here as center as possible. And that is, ooh, just a sliver to the left, it looks like, compared to the other boards. Just a slither to the left. Like that. Does that look straight? Yeah. Down by 3. And that will follow this all the way to the end. Is that correct? I would say that is. Not need this here as a guide, but it was good to help confirm. So now, groundwork. Let's go ahead and demolish this. Can I get up here? Yeah. Nope. What if I just build one of these real fast? All the way up, as high as it can go. That should be fine. Sometimes I wish I could just put a ladder. Alright. Definitely not going to want to be messing with this tree a whole, or bridge a whole lot. So I am pretty sure I'm not going to be moving it. So I'm going to get rid of these trees that are just going to be annoying to work around. Trees are not that bad on the ground, but when they're on the bridge, their branches just block everything. Oops. Good thing I'm next to the logging camp. I wanted to take all this wood. Okay, I do not like this. Let's go ahead and demolish this middle part. That should not be needed. Not sure why it's creating. Dang it. Should have figured. But that should also be easier to deal with. I'll just start from here. Grab a bridge. Start from as center as possible. And head on over here. Like a 2 incline. Just make sure that they're more or less close. There we go. Come on. Doesn't need to be perfect. I need to tell myself that. Does not need to be perfect. Just build it. There we go. Okay. Sure hope that doesn't create a huge problem for the trains. Let me just go ahead and put the rails on this. As I said before, with these ones, I've just been eyeballing it. And luckily it's fairly easy because the bridge, you can like guaranteedly see the center using the 3 planks on both sides. And I kind of gap them out just to where they're on the inside of the second, like the middle beam. I have curve lock enabled. There we go. Run all the way to the distance of each one. It's going to be 4 episodes or maybe even 5 before I even actually start driving a train. But the idea that you're building your own course and they're not like just handing one to you, so it's all your own track, is kind of cool in the long run. It just feels like it's a very long start. And I just know some people might not like that. But I guess if they just want to be in it to drive the planes, maybe they can share save files. I mean, drive the planes. Drive the trains. They could just share some save sub files and they can just jump on in and go. Depending on their how they like to play. Alright. Oh yeah, that's straight. I'm actually pretty happy I can see that so straight. Even without the curvature lock. It is super quiet in this game. You're hearing ambient noise right now. That is not part of the game. I am putting that in. I think they call it in post. Why can I not connect to that? Okay. Okay, let me get rid of that one too. Not sure what's up with that. Doesn't link bridges, I guess. Why can't I connect to that? Am I just broken? I have to save and restart the game? I'll do that. Well, it works there. I think it just has something to do with the bridges. I want that right. Oops, that. Being jerky. There we go. There. That looks good. 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 Very good. Oh. Almost felt like I can just run straight there for a while. Nope, always need some slight small adjustments. Oh, how long is this? I'm almost there. Feels longer than I remember. There it is. Alright. And that's pretty straight too. Now, go ahead and get ourselves some, let's just, it's easier on us, delete the last part of the track. Maybe from here. Over. Oops. And here. Here. And over. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. What if I walk out here? Does not need to be perfect. Really, the only time I'm trying to work on really good, like, grade, like pathing, is when it's going to be like my main define for a rail. But sometimes I will delete them and then re-put them underneath the rail, and I really don't care if it's perfect, only if it's somewhat, good on both sides of the rail. To me, like, I guess what I'm saying is this: I spend a lot of time with the grades for planning, but in the end, as long as the rail is straight, I can care less about the grades. So, considering I don't want to deal with the bridge too much, even if these are slightly off at the end here, I will just correct them from the ends and not try to care so much about that. So, let's go ahead and get you were right there. Get you onto this. I just want to do that now because there was some issues linking them earlier. I'm gonna get rid of you. I want to put you where I've been putting the others, right about there. Gonna make that snap, or angle, or no curve toggle, and put you about there. Fantastic. Okay, so this bridge is done. Trees are clear on both sides. Don't need that. Now let's just get this to the ground, but first, let me check the map. So I almost immediately just want to start turning right. Is what it seems like to me. So, no. Go ahead. Get this from here. Go out a little. start my angle snap. And then this is, I want to do no more than 20. Definitely stick to my rules when I have so much room to play with. So, go ahead and take this, start working myself down to ground level, while also turning I think almost this direction. I want to go one more. No, that's too far. So, I think I like that. Yeah. First, let's go ahead and see how this will line up. Okay, I don't. There we go. Okay. That looks like it's going straight. Actually, I could just look at where I want to go, which would be, I think, about there. So, let's just run forward. And it would be pretty cool if we found the other track. There's something over there. Or is that just the horizon? Oh, that looks like a bridge. That is a bridge. Ooh, okay. So I needed to turn right just a few more times. Or I can take this and figure out a good point to cross. I think I'll go ahead and do that instead. So what we want to do is go right about 20 degrees. And just kind of keep going. With an incline a bit. Okay, right here. Looks like I'll want to just start going forward. And maybe a little bit more of an incline because I am going up a hill. What is that? One moment. Let me go ahead and decrease the gradient here. See if I can match this up. Alright. Let's go ahead and stop this about here. One thing I also need to note that this needs to go on the right of this. going to start a... I am not going to start a turn just yet. No, I am. But just 10 degrees. Okay, why'd that turn so sharp? I swear, like 20, it doesn't turn sharp enough at all, but sometimes it just makes 10 turn like all the distance. And then when I do try to correct it when it happens, I lose my little menu. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, okay, that actually is quite the turn there. So then what I'm going to do is to go past that. Actually, I can take that out too. A little more to the right. And good enough. Let's go maybe up to here. Maybe I get another one going. But this time, it's the angle and give myself how about just 10? Does that work? I mean, almost. Go ahead and make it 9. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You know what? 8. No, I think 9 would have been perfect. So let's also get rid of that. I'm going to want that to be raised a tad bit. Actually, no, I don't. The other part can be lowered. Considering that, oops, what's going on? I didn't change the angle, did I? Go. Considering that most of this is flat ground, I think I would prefer it that these grades are not too high up. Alright, then from, think about here, where I want it to start going this way. About there. Let's go ahead and demolish that. Oh, did not mean to demolish that. Actually, this would be easier if I just did the other side. I'm always doing things the hard way. Got myself a drink of water. So from here, oops, I would be wanting one of these. Actually, one of these. Try to see with all the trees in the way, but I think that would be good. I think that's bad. Actually, that's not what this is about right now. I want one of those. And then I want one of these over here. This is about spacing the two spots. Let's go ahead and drag that over here. What I'm going to do is, first, how much of an incline is this? Is it just one? Two? Is it three? Looks like three. Ooh, is it more than three? Slightly above three. That's not good. Did not mean to do that. Well, no, that's too high. Well, let's just leave it with this. Oh, it's probably because it's starting at a different spot, so... Okay, that's even. Let's go ahead and put this right here. Then from here... That's... Oh. Okay, let me restart this part. Because I was holding shift for running during certain parts, and it throws off. Let me see if I can get my little menu back. Just click on random things. Do that. Maybe put down a track. Put one of these down. Who wants a sand house? Motive. Check the server. Check character. What's that other one? Help. Let's try. Yeah, nothing. Don't know what stops that from working, but man, it is annoying when it is not there. Alright, so I want that. Go just out to here. When does this start going up? Right there. Right there. That seem right? Then from here, I think it's either 2 or 3. Looks like 3 sticks with it. Yeah. So that's all that was. Now I just need to just kind of make sure that there's just a small little divot in each time. Maybe follow out to here. There we go. Wouldn't say that's perfect, but part looks awful. Oh, that's because I was just putting something there for height reference. Oh. Alright. Let's go ahead and get these rails over. Follow the center. Best I can. Well, that didn't turn out how I would have thought it would. Oh, because I didn't go out a little bit first. These ones here, you have to go out just like a tad little bit. If you can, a tad little bit more. And it will try to keep like that back parts straight. And then you kind of begin turning. That just looks awful. Go ahead and restart that first part. A little bit straight, a little bit straight. Then keep it in the center. As for me, I'm going to try to go a little bit to the left of the center. So I can try to connect at the end here a little bit smoother. By having like one little extra thing in the middle here. It makes it somewhat straight on. And didn't work perfectly, but that's definitely better than it was. Let's go ahead and do this side next. I want 2 straight parts. Then just keep it in the center. There we go. That wasn't that bad, I hope. Doesn't seem even. Probably definitely isn't. But now, let me bring this left side over. Let me just go ahead and run. I know just to keep a little bit of a divot on the left side. Doesn't need to be perfect. I'm sorry, not the side, the middle of it. If anything, the right side, because that's what I'm messing with. You know, I was thinking the left side of the one I'm standing on. from here, go ahead and dismantle this. Oh, you can really reach out and do that. I'm not even sure if I went all the way to the end. Yeah, I did. All right, now this side. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How about just a small little down? Okay, that is definitely not how I wanted that. Oops. I need to start putting more like middle points in that, I guess you can say. When I want to delete a section, I don't want it to like remove most of it. Wait. The cursor's still up. Let's keep my cursor up. I was wondering if that was the UI glitch that was keeping me from seeing my like angling and inclines stuff on the right at the top corner. Okay. And put a point here. Just because I can. And a point here. Also, just because I can. Now, if I try angling this from here, it's going to take off, right? Yeah. Don't want that. So I want to start a new one. All right, here. Okay. Curvature. Actually, can I just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, that won't work. I gotta build this little bits at a time. Let's currently set to 20. I do believe that will match up. Huh, it doesn't, but yet 10 overdid it? I'm very confused by this. Oh, was I holding shift? Actually, I wonder if that's been my problem this whole time. Wait, hold on, if I hold this down while holding shift? No. Well, I got my information back on the top left. Now I just need to make sure it stays there when I finally get one that's centered. Centered enough. Alright. So why does 20 not do it when 10? Okay, this one clearly does do it. Let's go ahead and undo that one. While we're here, change the incline just a tad. demolish that. Then patch this up. With that I mean go straight until it stops looking ugly. Out to here. Alright. I know this is definitely not the best way to do this. I think I will go ahead and start a time lapse here until I can at least get these two parts connected and finally working on our three-way split. So I'll see you then. Okay, and we are back. That took me quite a while. Luckily, hopefully it wasn't more than just a couple minutes for you. Um, Definitely didn't have it go just straight there. Now we need to figure out how we want to split this off into a third rail to head to the freight depot. This one here starts curving. I actually think I may want to go right here. Oops. And that would head in that direction. That coming in from behind the freight depot. But I actually like it to go further that way. It's kind of funny how after I connect something in order to complete the change that I want, it's going to require to disconnect something. I do think I want to go around this hill. Or is there even really a hill here? There's definitely an incline. But once you get to about here, I think it's just all flat. It's not as flat as I would like. No, it's definitely not just flat. I may not have enough room to do what I want to do super cleanly. You know what? Before creating the little split in the road, what I should do is finish the freight depot and then start bringing that line up. And then connect it where it would just fit naturally. And that's probably going to take me a tad bit. I am going to head to the depot. And you know what? That will be the third episode, is getting the depot set up. Which I think is usually what people like to do first, but I was hoping I can bring down a line from the other sites to the depot, kind of skip the depot, and then just like hook up a train from the spawn point and then just head straight up. But doing double rails, I want to make sure that everything's neat, and if I just bring up a single rail for a train, I might as well just get the whole thing started. I am lost. Where is the depot? There it is. Well, anyway, I'll see you all in the next episode, and we'll start building around our depot. Hopefully it won't take too long. I said that about the sawmill too, and that one took a lot longer than expected, but we'll see what happens. For now, thank you for watching, and have a great day. Bye!